welcome back to Disney Princess Mum and Wife. I hope you're all doing okay. First of all, I must apologise for my recent absence over the last few months since I got back from Disney. It's been quite a difficult few months for my family. We sadly lost my granddad in July, which hit us all really hard. So I have basically gone AWOL, and I apologise for that, and because he was very poorly, and you know, I had to go up north to see him before he died, and then when he passed away I had to go for funeral, and then we were on holiday, and it was the summer holidays, so life has just been a bit crazy and a bit emotional at the minute. So yeah, so I apologise for my absence of late and not uploading many vlogs, but that is the reason why. So things have settled down now and I am now back into it, so I'm hoping to, if life lets me, to do weekly vlogs. If not weekly, then I will do bi-weekly, or as many as I possibly can. As you understand, I've got 2 young boys and you know, life gets a bit hectic, so I will vlog when I possibly can. So yeah, so that is my reason why I haven't vlogged in a while, and the reason why my latest Disneyland vlogs have only gone up last week. So I do really apologise for that, and I hope you enjoy watching the Disneyland vlogs. So anyway, let's get on to what this vlog is about. As you can see, it's a Disney vlog. These are Cheshire Cat ears by the lovely Michelle at sorry Michelle, I've just forgotten your name. The lovely Michelle at, I cannot remember, sorry, I will, do you know what, it's actually slipped my mind. Michelle, I'm so sorry. I will post it in the corner here. Your shop has just completely slipped my mind, so I do apologise. Anyway, I'll get on to more detail of why I'm wearing this these ears in this vlog. Now, as you will know, or some of you will know, we last went to Disneyland Paris in April. We went for the Easter holidays and we went during the Marvel season, and it was absolutely brilliant, and I will link the vlogs to that trip in the corner here. So yes, we had an absolutely fantastic time. The boys loved it, and yeah, it was so good. The Marvel stuff was brilliant. I will be doing a trip review on that a bit later. So yes, so the point of this video is to announce my next Disneyland trip, and I cannot wait. I am so excited. I am going to Disneyland Paris again, twice in 1 year. I cannot believe it. Yeah, I'm going to Disneyland Paris again with my friend Kerry, and I am going for my 30th birthday. So I'm going for my 30th birthday because my birthday is the beginning of November. So we're going for my 30th birthday, and also Kerry is moving. She's leaving me. She's moving to the other side of the world, to New Zealand, at the end of the year. So it will be our last trip and our last well, quality time together, really. So we're kind of doing it as a goodbye trip and a birthday trip for me as well, because it's my 30th. And also it's just me and her going. So I'm leaving the boys at home this time. So it's a girls only trip, girls only allowed, which Andrew's absolutely, you know, thrilled about, having the boys at home for a few days on his own. So hey, but yeah, so I'm going in a few weeks. I'm going in 5 weeks time. I'm going on the 20th of October for 4 nights 5 days. So we're doing like, well, it's actually 3 nights 4 days, but we're doing like I did in April, we're doing the travel day. And because we get there quite early, a bit earlier than I did in April, we're going to buy a park ticket and go into the park for a few hours as well. So essentially we will have 5 days in the park, or 4.5, however you want to put it. So yeah, so that's what we're going. And I'm so excited because it's going to be the Halloween season, and I've always wanted to go for Halloween, hence the ears. Now these are actually Kerry's ears, and I'm just borrowing them. I bought them for Kerry for Halloween for our trip, but I'm just borrowing them for a second. And it's the Cheshire Cat. She's Alice in Wonderland mad, and she loves the Cheshire Cat, so I bought her these ears for her to wear. And it's also her first ever Disney trip. She's never been to Disney before. She's never been to any of the Disney parks before, so she is a complete first timer. Yeah, so this is going to be a really special trip for her as well. So we are both really excited. Excuse me. So yeah, so that is basically what's happening. So I'm going for Halloween for 5 nights for 4 days, 4 nights 5 days effectively. We are staying in Newport Bay this time round. As you will see from my my April vlogs, we stayed in Sequoia Lodge, Golden Forest last time, which was absolutely lovely. But this time we are changing it up a bit, going for a bit more luxury because it's a special trip, and we are staying in Newport Bay. We're not doing the Compass Club because that was a bit expensive this time. We are doing standard rooms, and yeah, we got the 25% off and free half board meal offer. So yeah, so we're doing that, and our meal plan this time, instead of premium, because it's just me and Kerry and we're not going for as long as I did in April, we are going for the half board plus meal. So yeah, so we're really excited about that. So I can't wait to stay in Newport Bay because I've never stayed in that one before, and it does look absolutely beautiful from the outside, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what it looks like in the inside. So that should be really good. We're not going by plane this time because it's just me and her. We're going by the Eurostar, so we're going direct. So we'll go straight from London St Pancras to the Disneyland park, so which will be fab and easier. So we will get in to Disneyland about 2:15ish. So yeah, we'll have plenty. The park's open till 10 on that week because it's the week before Halloween. So we'll have a few hours and we can go to the park. So yeah, so we are really looking forward to it. I've never been for the Halloween season. I've been for Christmas one year, and obviously we've been to the Marvel season in April, but I am so excited to be going for Halloween because I've always wanted to go for Halloween. So yeah, it's so excited. I cannot wait to see the decorations and just the whole atmosphere of the Halloween. And I'm so excited to see the Disney villains. I'm so excited to see Maleficent because she's my favourite Disney villain, so I'm so excited about that. So yeah, there's a lot happening. So not long to go now, 37 days at the time of recording. We're going, and I'm on countdown now, 37 days, so that's 5 weeks. Really, it's 5 weeks, so not long now. It's going to be so much fun. So yeah, so that is my trip announcement. So watch out for the vlogs. I will of course be vlogging it through the days, and I will get a lot more vlogged, because obviously I won't have the boys with me, so I'll be filming a lot more. Like as you'll see in my previous vlogs, we kind of didn't film so much towards the end of the holiday because the boys were tired out, they were exhausted, and you know, they were whining and, you know, and just all tantrumy and just tired. And Jack wasn't very well. He came down with something and he wasn't very well, so you know, it got a bit, they still had fun, but it was a bit miserable towards the end for them. So so I didn't really get a chance really to film as much as I wanted to film. So again, apologies for that, but this time round I will be filming a lot more. So on to that. With that in mind, I want to go through some of my my bucket list, as I like to call it, for my Disneyland trip. I got a lot done on my last trip, a lot done, but it'd be so nice to do it on my own, because you know, when you've got the children, and you know, you seeing to them, and the racing around and everything like that, you don't really get to take it in as much. You don't really get to see the little bits around, the little detail, and you know, things like that, because you're too busy with the children, you're too busy trying to get things done, trying to get them fed, you know, all that sort of thing. I mean, all you parents out there will know what I'm talking about. And Disney is a long day with children, and even though we were there for the 7 days effectively, you know, I didn't get as much done as I personally would have wanted to do, because you know, because we all had to do it as a family. You know, Andrew was complaining that his feet were hurting, and you know, the boys were tired, and we kept having to stop. And then obviously we had to stop because I was needing rest, because I can't walk very well. So you know, it was just, even though we took our time, there wasn't as much that we did, that it wasn't like the little details that I wanted to do. It wasn't, you know, I didn't get everything I wanted to do. So my aim on this trip, even though we're going for slightly shorter than I went in April, but I will have more time because I'll just be with Kerry, and you know, we can go around at our own speed. We're not having to worry about the kids crying, getting the kids food. You know, we can do our own bits, and you know, do it a bit faster paced, and take it all in a bit better. So I am looking forward to doing that, and all the Disney little details. So the first thing on my bucket list, obviously because it is Halloween and I've never been to Halloween, is to meet the Disney villains. I really want to meet Maleficent, and I hear that Ursula is going to be there this year, so that is exciting. So I'd love to meet her if I could, and also Donald Duck as Maleficent, because I've seen that he dresses up as Maleficent at Halloween, so that would be you know, one of my favourite meet and greets that I'd like to do. I'm not sure who the villains are going to be, whether they're going to be the same as every year, I'm not sure. We will just have to see when we get there. But yeah, but one of my main ones I want to meet is Maleficent, and Ursula, and Donald Duck dressed as Maleficent, because I think that would be really cool. Yeah, and also I want to do all the other meet and greets that I did in April. You know, I want to show Kerry and take Kerry to the meet and greets and make sure she meets Alice and all the Alice in Wonderland characters. That'd be really good for her, so I want to make sure that we get that done. And you know, meet them and meet the characters that I didn't get to meet in April, basically, because, you know, like I said, the kids were tired, you know, timings never went to plan, so we did miss out on a few character meets. So this time I want to try and make sure I won't be strictly like we've got to be here at this time, that time, whatever, you know. I won't do that, but you know, I would like to try and get in some characters that I'd missed out on in our April visit. I mean, we got quite a few characters. We got the main characters. We got Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Donald, you know, all those kind of characters, but I didn't get to see Alice. I would like to have seen Alice, and Baloo and Jessie. We didn't get to see Jessie, and we didn't get to see Buzz Lightyear, because every time we went on the Line Bertie app at 9:45 exactly, I would log onto the Line Bertie app and the tickets would be gone. Every morning I tried to get Buzz Lightyear and I could not do it, so I gave up. So I would hope to get Buzz Lightyear this time, but you know, we'll just see how Line Bertie is, and you know, just hope that we get a slot. So yeah, so that's another character I'd like to meet. And Pinocchio, I'd like to meet Pinocchio because we saw him around, but the queue was too long for him, so I didn't get to meet Pinocchio. And also Winnie the Pooh as well, I didn't get to meet Winnie the Pooh. So that's another one. And also I would like to meet Jack Skellington because I know that he's usually only out for Halloween, so that is one of my top meet and greet characters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to list my top meet and greet characters that I want to meet during the time that we're there, and tick them off and get the signatures and the photos. So yeah, so I really want to meet Maleficent, Jack Skellington, Ursula, Devil Donald, as I call him, and obviously of the normal characters, Winnie the Pooh, Pinocchio, Buzz Lightyear, you know, that sort of thing, which Jake is going to be really jealous but if I get to meet Buzz Lightyear, because he was absolutely devastated that he couldn't meet Buzz Lightyear because Buzz is his favourite. But I just couldn't get a ticket because, and I personally don't like the Line Bertie app. I don't think it works well. I mean, you might have had a different experience to me, but you know, I just think it is absolute rubbish. I don't think it works well at all. I think they should bring back the normal queuing system, like they do in the Disneyland park, because you just miss out, and if you don't get there right dead on 9:45, then you miss out on your slot and you don't get that. So I'm very against Line Bertie. I don't like Line Bertie, but I mean, that's my personal experience. You might have had a different experience to me, but my personal experience and my opinion of it is that I don't like it and I don't think it works very well. But hey, we might have a different experience this time. That is to be seen, and if we do, I will let you know. So yeah, so that's basically the characters that I want to meet this time round. Rides, I'm going to go on to rides now. I want to go on to, I know, because in my vlogs I said I didn't like it, and I don't know, I think I secretly did like it, you know, thinking about it, I did like it. It was just, yeah, I did, and my picture was funny, you know, and I tease Andrew and I say I'm never going on it again, I'm never going again, but you know, I think I secretly did like it in a way, but it's still thinking about it leaves me with apprehension, but I think about going on the ride, but you know, it's all that adrenaline. But yeah, I want to do the Hollywood Tower of Terror because because obviously for Halloween they've got all those new drops and the random drops and things like that. So I would like to go on that if Kerry will go on with me. So yeah, so that's one ride I would like to try again. Oh, I'll say this now, I might change my mind when I'm there, but yeah, I wouldn't mind trying it out and trying it different times to see what the different drops were and things like that. So I'd like to try that out. So that's one ride. Another ride I'd like to try is the parachute drop, because we didn't get onto the parachute drop in April because unfortunately Jack is not allowed to ride it because he has autism, and people with autism are not allowed to ride the parachute drop. I think it's something to do with the evacuation procedure. So yeah, so people with autism can't ride it, so we never got to ride the parachute drop. So hopefully this time I will be able to ride it, and I'd like to just try it out and see what it's like. So that's one ride I'd like to try. And obviously the next ride I'd like to try is the Haunted Mansion, because it's been closed for so long and it's just reopened, and I'm so glad it's reopened for when I go to Disney. And obviously it's going to be more special because it's going to be at Halloween, and it's just going to add to all the atmosphere of it. So I really want to see what they've done with the Haunted Mansion. The last time I went on the Haunted Mansion ride was probably Christmas. When did I go at Christmas? Oh, it's about 11 years ago I went at Christmas now, and that was the last time I went on the Haunted Mansion ride, because we didn't go when we took Jack when he was 2, because he was scared of it, so we didn't go on it. So that was probably the last time that I rode the Haunted Mansion, and then obviously it was still being refurbed when we went in April. So I'm actually really excited to see what all the fuss is about, and see what they've done with it and ride it again, which will be really good. So that's another ride I'd like to ride. Let's see, what other rides do I want to ride? We actually did most of the rides actually when we went in April. Sorry, I'm just gonna have my cup of tea in my Disneyland Paris mug. This I bought in April from Disney. It's my favourite mug. I love it. So that's what I want to do. The Hollywood Tower of Terror, to see what all that's about, the new things. I want to ride the Haunted Mansion and the parachute drop mainly, because those are the things that I haven't really experienced last time. And I just want to go on all the rides. Like, I want to go on Pirates of the Caribbean again, because I really enjoyed Pirates of the Caribbean ride. Andrew didn't like it. He said it was boring, but that's his taste. But I actually really enjoyed it, as you will see on the vlogs, because I did the ride through on the vlogs, so you'll see how much I enjoyed it. But yeah, Andrew was quite bored on it, but that's his taste. My taste is different, and I'm sure everyone else is. So yeah, so I'd really like to do the Pirates of the Caribbean ride again, because it's I love the theming of it. It's really good. Yeah, I'd just like to do all the rides really. Buzz Lightyear, of course I want to do that again, because I want to try and beat my score that I got. I can't even remember the score I got last time. But yeah, I want to get a high score and try and beat Andrew's score. No, in fact, you know what? I think I won. I beat Andrew on Buzz Lightyear in April when we went. Yeah, because I was really smug about it actually, because when we go on what's it called, there's a ride, Toon Blaster in Chessington World of Adventures, and when we go on that, every time we go, because we live near there, where it's kind of our local theme park, and we have the Merlin pass and we go quite regularly, and every time we go on that, it's always a competition between me and Andrew, and he gets the highest score, and he always comes off so smug. So so he was going, oh, it's like Toon Blaster, I'm gonna beat you, and you know, I'm gonna get the highest score and all that. we went on Buzz Lightyear. We only did it once because even in the disabled queue, the queue was quite long, and Jack was struggling to cope with the queue. But you will see on the vlogs, because I did the ride through. But yeah, we went on it and I came off and I beat him, quite a high score actually. I beat him, and I came off all smug, going, I won, and he was making up excuses and all that. You know how men do, they like to make up excuses. But yeah, I won, I beat him. So and I've not let him live it down since. So yeah, so I would like to do Buzz Lightyear again to see if I can beat my score and get a higher score. And I'm sure when we go again, all as a family, I'm sure Andrew will try and beat me on that. It's going to be kind of a competition thing, I think, with us. So yeah, so that's what thing. And Kerry wants me to go on Hyperspace Mountain, which was probably the only ride I didn't go on in April. Andrew took Jack on, but I kind of chickened out and said I'd wait with Jake, so I didn't actually go on it. So we'll see if I go on that. I don't know. We'll see. You'll find out when you know, in the vlogs, you'll see how I feel. And also I would like to go on Indiana Jones, but unfortunately I think it has been refurbished again in the time that we go. So yeah, so I don't know. I will have to double check on the app actually. I'm not entirely sure if it is being refurbished, but I actually think it is. So unfortunately I won't be going on that if it is, but if it's not, you know, that's something I'd like to experience just the once maybe. So yes, so those are the main rides I'd like to experience, because like I say, I experienced most of the rides anyway in April, but there's just a couple there that are going to be slightly different when I go in a few weeks time, so I'd like to experience them. I would also like to let's get on to snacks now. I would always like to try the Halloween snacks, which you know, it's gonna be really tasty. Like I know they do all the different Halloween snacks, so I want to search around for the Halloween snacks and try one of those, and the Mickey waffles. I want to try Mickey waffle as well. So yeah, so I can't remember off the top of my head what the actual Halloween snacks are going to be, which if I find out I'll pop here. But yeah, but that's on my bucket list to try specific snacks, so I'd really like to try that. This time, which I didn't get round to doing, was going into the shop in the castle and making my own wand. Now I think last time I was there, I think they were about 40 to 50 euros, this wand where you can make your own wand, but it was quite busy in there and the kids were tired, and I didn't actually get in there to make my own wand. So because it's a special birthday, it's a special trip, I would really like to make my own wand. So that's another thing that's on my bucket list. The next thing on my bucket list is to go back into the Christmas shop, because I bought a couple of Christmas baubles, and then obviously because now it's nearer to Christmas, it might be more stocked up, so I want to go back into the Christmas shop and I want to have a look around and see if I can buy some nice tree decorations, or you know, Christmas ornament, which would be so nice. So that's another thing I want to do. And of course I want to go shopping again. I came back with so much so much from Disney, which I've just realised I never did do a haul video. And I do apologise, I should have done a whole video, and I've just realised that I didn't, because we were so tired when we got back, and all the kids got all the stuff out and it just wasn't organised, so unfortunately I didn't do one. So I do apologise, but this time when I get back I will do a Disney haul video. But I did get, as you will see in the vlog, I did get my Disneyland Paris Spirit jersey in the rose gold colour, which I think I mentioned in a previous vlog that I wanted to get that in April. So I did manage to bag myself one of those, which I've not stopped wearing it since. So I absolutely love it. So that will be coming with me in October, and I also want to buy the black version of it as well. So I've got both. So yeah, so I'm hoping I can source out the black version of the Disneyland Paris Spirit jersey, and I know that's something that Carrie would like as well, so hopefully we can get them. The boys want me to bring back a Remy toy, because we didn't manage to get a Remy toy, cuddly toy, like plush toy, last time, because they decided on buying something else, and then they've asked me to bring them back Remy this time, and you know, I kind of feel guilty for going without them, so I will be buying it. Yeah, so they want me to buy them a Remy plush toy to bring them back. So I said I will, because I won't feel so guilty about going without them. So yeah, so I'm going to be bringing them back. The other things I want to buy, my mum, hi mum, wants me to bring her back a Tinkerbell mug, so I've got to be on the search out for that. She wants a mug this size, so if any of you know that I can get a Tinkerbell mug about this size, big mug like this, then let me know in the comments below where I can get it and what shop it's in, because I cannot remember if I saw any this size and in Tinkerbell, because she absolutely loves Tinkerbell. So if any of you know where I can get a mug round about this size with Tinkerbell on it, please do let me know. Yeah, so that's another thing. So a few presents there for the kids and other people, and then another thing I want to buy is the Disney Princess pasta, and the Mickey and Friends pasta, because I bought a couple of packs of those back with me, which I haven't had the heart to open yet, because I just love them. I love them how they look. I haven't had the heart to open them, cook them and eat them. So I hope I'm going to bring some more back with me in October, so then at least I can eat the ones that I brought back in April. Hopefully they're still okay. So yeah, so I want to get some more pasta, and I know some Halloween merchandise would be really good. Like, I don't know if they still do it, but probably, you know, like the poison apple cup. I think it was a cup I remember seeing somewhere. It was something to do with poison apple, but you know, like, yeah, some, you know, some Disney Halloween merch would be good to bring back, to remember that I went for Halloween. So yeah, that would be really good. Buying wise, merchandise wise, I don't really know specifically, apart from what I've mentioned that I want to buy. I'll probably just go round and I'll buy what I want to buy, you know, because I always do. I can't help myself when I'm in Disney, I have to buy stuff. But luckily my spending money is for me and me only, so that is really good. As in restaurants on my bucket list, I haven't really got any new restaurants I would particularly want to eat at, because I I basically did all of that sort of thing in April. So I kind of ate everywhere I really wanted to eat when we went in April. So basically it is just really going back to my favourite ones that I would really like to do this trip. We are, as I said earlier, we're doing the half board plus meal plan. So some of the restaurants that I want to go to during our trip, I think we only have about three restaurants because we're going for the 3 nights. So it's really difficult to pick the 3 restaurants this time. Kerry left it up to me because obviously she's not been before, and I have, and she trusts me with that. Excuse me. With that decision. So I picked the restaurants, they're already booked. But yeah, so I kind of just don't have any new ones that I really want to try because I ate at the ones I really wanted to eat at when we went. So we're on the half board plus, so we don't really have any character meals in our meal plan. So I want so if I was to go for you know, a character meal, I would have to pay the top up. So what we've decided to do, or I decided to do, was because I really liked it last time. The food was absolutely delicious. Last time I had the roast turbot in champagne sauce. It was absolutely gorgeous. I cannot stress how lovely it actually was. So yeah, it was really good. The atmosphere was brilliant, the theming was brilliant, the character interaction was brilliant. So I really wanted to do this, and because it's a special trip I really wanted to do this, so I decided to book it and pay the top up for us and treat Kerry, because Kerry likes it as well. Do the princess lunch again. As you will see, we did the princess lunch in April, and we met Ariel, Cinderella, and Rapunzel, and there was also Tiana and Cinderella's mice as well. And it was just fantastic. It was one of the highlights of the trip. So I really wanted Kerry to experience that experience like I did. Obviously we don't know which princesses are going to be there. It could be any of them, but I don't think it matters. You know, it was just a fantastic experience. So I decided to treat Kerry to the princess lunch, and we'll do that experience together, and I will just pay the top up, which I think the top up for the princess lunch on the half board plus plan I think is about €80. I'm not sure, I will double check that for you, and if it's different I'll pop it here. But yeah, I think it's about €80 for the 2 of us. That's so about €40 each for the top up. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. That was one thing I really wanted to do this trip, was go back and do the princess lunch, because I really enjoyed it. The second restaurant I really wanted to go back to was Captain Jack's. Again, fantastic food, lovely food, and the theming was great, as you know, or you will know from my previous vlogs, or if you've been before. If you haven't, then I will tell you. The actual Pirates of the Caribbean ride runs through the restaurant, so as you're in the restaurant you can see the ride go through, or if you're on the ride you can go through and see people eating in the restaurant, which I thought was a really good addition to that. And again, the theming was good. It's a little bit dark, as you will see in the vlog. It's a little bit dark, and it can be difficult to see what you're eating, but it doesn't matter. You're there, you're in the atmosphere, the food is good, the staff are friendly, and it's just a really good experience. Again, yeah, you might not like the food, but it was like seafood and steak and things, and you know, I really enjoyed it. So that's another restaurant I really wanted to go back to. Now the third restaurant I wanted to do was, I was a bit and ahhing about doing this restaurant because I wasn't really keen on the food. I don't know if it was just the day, I don't know, but the quality of the food wasn't very good on that day. It might be different, I don't know, but our meal I didn't really enjoy. I didn't really enjoy what was on the menu. I didn't really enjoy the way the steak was cooked and things, so I didn't rate the food that day. It might have just been a bad day for the restaurant, I don't know, but personally I didn't like the food, but I did like the theming of the restaurant. It was absolutely fantastic theming, and that was Bistro Chez Remy in the Walt Disney Studios. Now I wanted to take her to this restaurant because of the theming, and I wanted to show her you know, the theming, and you shrunk down to the size of a mouse and that. But then I was disappointed with the food, so I don't know if I want to go back to Chez Remy because of the quality of the food, or whether to give it a second chance and see if I have a better experience. I'm not sure, I don't know. So I'm still and ahhing about that one, or whether to go to Billy Bob's or the Lucky Saloon. I'm not sure, because our half board plus includes the buffet meals, so, or whether to do a restaurant one. So I don't know, I'm a bit and ahhing about that one. I have booked Chez Remy as it is, but I'm still thinking about whether to cancel that booking and maybe book somewhere else if there is availability, because if you don't know, you have to book your restaurants 60 days in advance, especially at peak periods, because it gets so busy and so booked up. So as of now, I have Bistro Chez Remy booked, but I don't know if I'll keep that. I might cancel it and choose somewhere else due to the experience of the food I had that day. But the theming I couldn't fault. It was absolutely brilliant. I loved it, as you will see the pictures and the in my vlog. But yeah, so restaurant wise, nothing really new that I would want to try. Oh, actually there is one, and I think it's is it the Lucky Nugget Saloon? The one in Frontierland, just as you go in through Adventureland, and you go in, and it's on the left I think, and it's got like a puppet show in it. So I was thinking I might want to go in there for lunch one day, and try the food in there, and also sit and have like the puppet show with the Disney characters, so that looks quite fun. So I might want to go in there. So that's probably one of the other restaurants that I haven't been to that I might want to try when I'm there. But yeah, with regards to restaurants, nothing much new. I've done what I wanted to do. So yeah, so that's that. Other bits on my bucket list that I want to do is obviously the illuminations. I want to do the illuminations because I am yet to see illuminations, because when we went I tried my hardest to see illuminations, I really did, but because the park closed so late when we were there, it closed, I think it was either 10 or 10:30, something like that. No, it was 10 o'clock it closed, and by then we'd been up since 6 o'clock in the morning. We'd been in the park for hours and hours. The kids were tired, they were moaning, they were wanting to go to sleep, they were hungry, you know, so we ended up leaving the park early every night because they were just too tired. They couldn't stay up for the illumination, so I never actually got to see it that trip, and I was really disappointed that I didn't see it. So this year, because I'm on my own, because I'm with Kerry, because I have no children, that is one of my major bucket list that I need to tick off, and I'm hoping it will be the first night that I'm there, hoping. If not, it will be the second night, and hopefully every night if we can manage it, if we're not too tired. So yeah, so I would really love to watch illuminations. The park closes at 10 o'clock during the week that we're there. So it's, again, it's late, but I'm not like the kids, I can stay up later. So yeah, that's definitely something I want to do. Another thing I would like to do is watch the shows, the Halloween shows. So the Disney villain shows, it's going to be, I think it's going to be on the castle stage. That's another thing I would like to do, because obviously it's the Halloween season, and anything that's purely for Halloween and just for Halloween, I want to make sure I do that sort of thing as well, because it's obviously probably not going to be there when we go. Probably next year when we go, it's probably not going to be there. So if there's anything like specific to the actual season, the Halloween season, then I would like to do that, make sure I see that. The other thing I would like to do is go through Frontierland, because for the Coco theming, I really would love to see that, because I really do like Coco. So I want to see the pumpkins and all the decorations, and you know, and all the Coco theming as well. So yeah, so that would be great. So yeah, I think I've covered mainly everything that I want to do on this trip, and hopefully I will get to do it, which will be great. And I can see the red light on my battery flashing now, so I think I will end the vlog there, because I have waffled on a bit, and if I do think of anything else, I will obviously film another one. What are you doing?
Get my glasses.
Oh, yeah, so I will leave it there for today, as I cannot think of anything right now what else I want to do. And yeah, and I'll see you in the next one. And I will obviously do a couple of vlogs nearer to the time, like what's in my part bag, because this time it'll be just me, so what I'm going to be putting in for me for the Halloween season, for the colder weather. So I will do another vlog on that, and a couple more planning vlogs, because I haven't got round to doing any more planning vlogs, so I'll be doing that possibly before I go. So yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this video, and you know, any questions, comments, comment down below, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys, have a good day.